Pika-pee, Pikachu?
All right, where do I start? I've been dreading this. First of all, every day I have wanted to turn on the stream and talk to you guys, and I just couldn't do it. I couldn't make myself do it because I haven't been doing great. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It's been really rough, and it's funny because once upon a time I, you know, I was super depressed, and there was a lot of reasons for that, but I sat down and I forced myself out of it through diet and exercise and throwing myself into the stream completely and loving every moment of that. And somewhere along the way, I wasn't depressed anymore, and I was happy with who I was as a person. At some level, in a way that I hadn't had before. And so when I made that realization, I thought to myself, I might fall down, I might not be able to get back up sometimes, but I'll never be in that dark of a place again, because I know what it takes to not get there, right? Well, I didn't expect I didn't expect any of this. My hands have not been doing well at all. I don't know how many of you remember the last stream that I did, but it was just a normal day of Sapphire where I had to cut the stream early because I couldn't continue. My hands were hurting so bad and my arm was hurting so bad I couldn't continue. And then it started getting to me. And yeah, I haven't been doing well. I've been really depressed. I've had trouble doing the most basic of tasks, brushing my teeth. you know, that's because at the center of everything that I've been working towards and like revolving my life around for 8 years now has been the stream. Yeah, I'm definitely struggling with a lot of aspects of this because I'm basically having to come to terms with the fact that I have to do something different than I've been doing. I've been hanging on by a thread for about a year now, streaming when I can, forcing myself to go through pain, and it hasn't felt good. The other day I I compared one of my intros to Wave Warrior in Sapphire, and I realized I was losing like between like 3 to 4 seconds by the time that I picked Mudkip, like on average, against him. It's like, dude, it's just so bad. Like, I can't do it anymore. I'm fucked. But I know what this sounds like. I'm like quitting or something, and honestly, that's not what I'm trying to say here. It's more like I'm gonna try something new. What my current plan is I am gonna take a break, but I've taken breaks in the past, right? And it didn't really do anything for me. RuneScape streams, well, that might be where where I have to end up one day. When I say that I'm gonna take a break, I've actually been taking this time that I haven't streamed in the past like 2 weeks pretty fucking seriously. In that I've come up with a plan of sorts, and what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna use my hands for anything. I mean, I'm gonna try not to. I'll open the door with my ass if I can. I'm not gonna text people. I'm not gonna type in streams. What I've actually been working so hard on, I actually kind of want to show off to you guys because I'm a little bit proud of it. So check this shit out. So down here we have the setup. Okay, this is feet. That is, you see this thing? It is a foot mouse, and this is a triple foot pedal, and I bought a little fight stick to go along with it so I can use my left hand to do this and then press a couple of buttons like this. And what I'm planning to do with that is play the Burning Crusade to occupy my mind, and because I want to, obviously. And I'm making a guild myself, so if you're interested, DM me on Discord. I'm completely serious. What's wrong with your hands? I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with them. They hurt a lot, and no one can fucking tell me what's wrong. And that's something else I need to get into, is what I'm going to do about that. Get surgery and worry about paying the money back later. Yeah, I mean, dude, see, that's the thing, is like, I want to make it clear to you guys that I'm not giving up. In fact, dude, I am so motivated to achieve more in Pokemon speedrunning. There's so much that I want to do and like prove in Pokemon speedrunning. Like, I might catch shit for this, and you know, people might not agree or whatever, but I know I am the best Fire Red runner by a pretty significant margin, and I want to prove that. I want to get a run that proves that. It's like, you know, I definitely dream of you know, some kind of comeback road. Would I consider myself the best speedrunner in general? No, absolutely not. I think that goes to Poker Guy. Currently, I think I have a really clear like roadmap in my mind to becoming the best, assuming that I had infinite ability to like apply myself in practice. I think I have a really good idea of like what it takes to do that. Even in like Gen 1 and stuff where Poke Guy like destroys my current level, right? And Huang Bro. They're both a lot better than me at Gen 1. It's not just my thumbs though. Like these fingers, my 3 left fingers down here at the base. Oh my god, dude, they're so painful. What if my feet start hurting? Well, that's a completely separate problem. I'm not worried about them. There's actually a few leads I have to go on right now. I found out from some of the doctor stuff I went through that I'm like obscenely vitamin D deficient, and like I know you're hearing me and you're like, oh, you've got pretty low vitamin D because you don't go outside. Maybe you should take a supplement. No, like there's literally almost no vitamin D in my fucking body. Like it's actually crazy how bad it is / was, and that could actually be impacting some of this. No, I do not have low T. I do not have low testosterone. I did get that tested as well. I don't know if I have arthritis. Maybe. Vitamin D does affect mental health, though you could argue that it's potentially indirectly. But I started supplements today. They just came in, yeah. Dude, hair loss, vitamin D. I'm from Scotland and take 10,000 IU of vitamin D daily, and it changed my life. That's the exact dosage I'm taking. Between taking supplements, taking a real serious rest with my hands and arm, and then when I come back, or rather even before I come back, like I want to go through this rest and like really rest and like feel like okay. And then I want to try to do some like strength training type stuff for my forearms and my wrists and my, you know, whole area before I start maybe like another month there, and then see that. No, my stomach is not doing better, and that's part of the depression. Is there any possibility of a recovery? I mean, that that is what keeps me up at night, man. I mean, dude, it's baffling to me that like it just almost seems like they don't even want to try to figure out the answer. Like, oh, you know, you play video games and your hands hurt, and we're going to give you some steroids. And if that doesn't work, well, we're out of ideas. I mean, every doctor that I've been to has said the same thing there. And it's like, is that really... I don't know. All I know is that, like, even if I had some horrible, incurable hand disease, just tell me what it is. And it would be so much easier on my mental. And it would be so much easier for the stream, too. Like, hey, guys, I have bonitis. And I'm gonna have to switch into DDR pad runs for the rest of my life, and that's the reality of the situation. Like it's the uncertainty of it all. Carpal tunnel syndrome is the one thing that I've actually been tested for and had ruled out. What if it's lupus? Then Dr. House was right.
It's not lupus.
My temporary plan is take a break by playing World of Warcraft with my feet for upwards of 1 month, seeing where I'm at. Once I feel like I'm at a reasonable level between the break and taking supplements like vitamin D, to come back and start doing some strength training, and then depending on how that's going, start trying to stream again. I'm not quitting. And if I do, then I'll let you know. But I'm not even close to there yet. I struggled to turn the stream on today. I'm glad I did, and I knew I would be. It's a weird weird thing going on in the old brain. But I'm not gonna go through all the subs. Thank you guys. I appreciate each and every one of you.